Shall be able to separate us from the love of God, which is in Christ Jesus. we have gathered to celebrate the life and support this family, the friends and loved ones of our dear brother, Unthony DeVon Braswell, better known to the family as Nunu, and to his friends, Uno. As I look out today, one thing we can say about our dear brother is that he was loved. If it was nothing else we can say he was loved. And we can tell he touched many in his short life. And today we're going to celebrate him on today. And I read somewhere where it said that he accepted Christ at an early age. And if you can find hope, if you can find comfort in any situation like this, find it in that he accepted Christ at an early age. It's okay to mourn. It's okay to cry. But those of us, just like our dear brothers accepted Christ, we mourn, but we don't mourn as people that have no hope. But we have hope. And when that time comes in the resurrection, that we will see our dear brother again. So on behalf of the family, I want to thank you for your presence, showing love for our dear brother. The family has provided for us an order of service, and in the respect of the family, let's please follow the order of the service. If they ask you to sing, please sing. If they ask you to talk, please talk. But please, let's be respectful of the family and what they have prepared for us, and follow what they have laid out. We will have a scripture of the Old Testament and New Testament reading by myself. We will have a selection by Miracle Baker. Then we have words of expression, and the family asks please to limit it to 2 minutes. Please limit it to 2 minutes. And if you have anything more you would like to say, please share it with them at the repast, or share it with them at the moments when the phone calls cease, when the family stops showing up, when they need the inspiration the most. Then we will have the reading of the obituary, and then I will return with the eulogy. And we will go in that order. The Old Testament reading. The Lord gave, and the Lord hath taken away. Blessed be the name of the Lord. I read to you Job chapter 1, verse 21. In my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you. I go to prepare a place for you, and if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come again and receive you unto myself, that where I am, there ye may be also. I will not leave you comfortless. I will come to you. I read to you John chapter 14, verses 2 and 3, and verse 18. May the Lord had a blessing upon the reading, hearing, and especially the doing of his holy word. We will now have the selection by Miracle Baker, and then our words of expression, limited to 2 minutes, please. Then a reading of the obituary, and I will return with the eulogy in that order. Thank you.
Hey y'all. So with the music, I guess we didn't have everything situated, so I'm gonna just sing it a cappella. Really gonna miss you. It's really gonna be different without you. Time's gonna be hard and slow. For the rest of my life, I'm gonna be thinking about you. Yes, I am. Time came, you had to go. I'll miss you, my buddy. I'll miss you, my friend. I promise my love for you will never end. In your finest hour, I was there with you, and without you, things won't be the same. But there's a higher power that we answer to, and you heard him calling your name. Really gonna miss you. Everything about you, your smiling face, Unthony. I know you want us all to be strong. I'm really gonna miss you. I know you're going to that magic place, singing a brand new song. I'll miss you, my buddy. I'll miss you, a friend. I'll promise my love for you will never end. I'll miss you, my buddy. I'll miss you, a friend. I'll promise my love for you will never end. Really gonna miss you, my friend.
Expressions. I was married to the family. Been in the family about 21 years. When I met Anthony and his brothers, I think Tom was 2. Anthony was maybe 5 or 4. And Lil Dre was 6. Anthony was definitely one of a kind. His sense of humor, although he calmed down a lot when he got older. When he was younger, though, you'd be surprised what that boy say. Some of y'all might even remember, if y'all classmates of his, what he told his teacher. I'm not gonna repeat it because we in church right now. But I'm gonna really miss him. Our conversations, our talks, his dreams.
I miss just seeing him, talking to him, being able to hug him. Every time he see me in feet, hey TT, what's up, Uncle? I'm gonna miss that. But I know he in a better place. He ain't in no more pain. Although we all hurting, I know he looking down at us, smiling. I'm gonna keep our memories and our conversations with me forever. I'm never gonna forget him. I know his brothers and his mom and dad are not gonna ever forget him either. Thank you.
How y'all doing? I'm Uno little brother. Just want to say, he's my big bro. He taught me a lot. He made sure I was straight always. He made sure he was basically my level head. When I wanted to be mad, he made sure I didn't get mad, but he got mad for me. He was that brother that always protect me. He had a good soul and a good heart. So I know he resting good, and I know he had peace. So I'm at peace with everything that went down, and that's that on that.
How y'all doing? I'm gonna tell y'all a story. I was going to Cordova High School. Who knows going to Germantown? One day he was talking about he ain't trying to go to school. I'm like, shit, I ain't trying to go to school either. I told him, I'm like, look, I'm trying to see what Germantown like. He like, I ain't never been to Cordova. I'm like, you went there before? He like, but I got friends over there and stuff. I'm like, all right. We decided to go ahead and swap school one day. I was like, don't get no trouble with my name that. He was like, you ain't got to worry about that. I'm worried about you. And yo, tell me you ain't got to worry about it. He go to school, everything, he tell me, hey, you got detention that week. I'm like, what? The whole point was to prove the point that we look alike. The only thing we always told each other that we're gonna look at the torn, we're gonna make sure torn stay good. Cause one of us fall off, he gonna have to pick the slack up. I never knew what that meant till now. And I think torn, for real. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I ain't right. So I thank torn. I thank my baby brother for understanding the word of the Lord and keeping a strong head. I'm gonna tell y'all, this shit hurt. Be real with y'all. Just all I got to say, I love you.
I will bless the Lord, all my soul, and all that is within me. I will bless his holy name. I go by the name of Kenny Lee. I'm radio personality for 98.9 and also Hot 109.1. I met Anthony years ago, and I met him and I started managing him. And I can truly tell y'all, Anthony was different from a whole lot of artists that I had an opportunity to manage. I remember one time we had a big show at Crystal Palace, and Anthony was on schedule to perform. But Anthony had got into some trouble at home. And Anthony I called his mother first, and I said, she said, no, Anthony ain't performing this weekend, Kenny. I said, okay. So I called Anthony. I said, I don't know what you done did, but you ain't going to be on this show. He said, Kenny, just call her one more time and ask her, can I perform? I said, because it's going to be a big show. It's going to be a sold-out crowd. I said, well, we'll wait till tomorrow. He said, well, I'm going to act real good. I said, yeah, act real good. And then maybe she'll change her mind. So he called me the next day. He said, Kenny, call my mama. He said, I think she's going to live. When I called her, she said, you know what, Kenny, I'm going to go and bring him this time. And she brought him in Anthony cut. You talking about bringing the house down. He was better than any artist that I have been managing a long time. So he truly is going to be missed. I was on my radio show this week. And I said, Lord, Anthony was so different from so many people. It was times where I would call Anthony. I don't know if many of you all know, but I managed a girl named Kat on social media. And I would call Anthony, me and Kat got into it. He'll be like, Kenny, don't let it get to you. But I'm going to miss my friend. I'm going to miss him. Anthony used to make me laugh. If you talk to him before he get done talking to you, he going to make you laugh. So I want the family to know that you all are certainly in our prayers, the radio station. And if you all need anything, and I do mean anything, please do not hesitate to call me. You all be blessed.
Hello. Many probably don't know me. I'm Tiffany. Anthony was my baby brother. Anthony meant so much to me. All my brothers do. Nobody will understand what I speak on 5 years. And they act like they just seen me yesterday. We got here today. I'm standing up looking around, still looking for my brother. It ain't right. I was looking for some change in my life. I was finally been ready to give everybody what they've been asking for. This is not right. I just talked to my brother on Father's Day. Last time he called me was 4 or 5 days after my birthday, told me happy birthday. I told him thank you, even though my birthday was 4 days ago. You talking about some show I still remember. Like, Anthony called me out the blue. We'll just sit there and hold the phone, not even talking about absolutely nothing, but we'll look up in an hour and a half. His baby. I met his baby for the first time when this happened. This was not how I was supposed to meet his nephew.
How y'all doing? I'm Zach. A lot of y'all may not know me. It's Casey, my brother TJ. We're gonna do this together if y'all don't mind. Unthony was my brother. Nothing else said about it. That was my brother. Lil Dre, my brother. Twan, my brother. And through this whole process, they've been the ones that didn't get me by. And I love y'all for that. I'm gonna tell y'all a little story. Well, I ain't gonna tell no story. I'm just gonna tell y'all how we used to get down. Oh no, I used to come to my mama's house every day, and we'd sit in the car, chill, listen to beats, write music, drink beer. He'd come over to my mama's house with a big old Coke 45. That's old man beer. even Miracle. Man, we used to be over there every day. Or at Miracle Mama's house, at my mama's house, Ono house. We used to just kick and have fun like kids should have had fun. You know, back in the day when we didn't have all these video games and TV, we always outside. We bumping music. We try to do something. And that's always what I'm gonna remember him by. That's how I'm gonna remember him. He always was trying to do something. He never was the sit around type, just sit there and be broke. Nah, he was gonna find a way to get some money. And he taught me how to stop being so lazy and get off my butt and get some money. You know, and I'm just always gonna remember that about my brother, and I love him to death. And
how y'all doing? My name is Casey Fox, and I don't really got much to say, but
I'm just gonna say I love you, man. I'm gonna miss you, bro. And if your family need anything, your peoples, whoever, I'm me there for. I got you. I got your son, everyone. Can't wait to see you, my boy.
How y'all doing? My name Frank Bozeman. This my little brother right here. Like he said, well, they call me TJ. Well, you can, like, when folks I'm close to, like Lil Dre and Twan know me by TJ, my family. But I'm gonna keep it short and simple. Just like my brother said, that was like my brother too. Like, I'm just hurt right now. Like I had a mental breakdown like a week ago, and I got with the late side for 72 hours, which is 3 days. But like, me, Twan, Lil Dre, and my brother went to Cordova High School, and I actually graduated with Unthony, so it really hurt me the most. Like, I graduated with him at Cordova in the class of 2014. And like, we had a whole lot of laughs in school together. A lot of time together we spent. And like, before he passed, like, when I used to live with my brother in East Memphis, like, we used to play the game all the time, Nintendo Switch, and like, we had a ball, like, jumping around. But like, I just gonna miss my brother, man. And it hurt me to the core. And like, I'm just gonna miss you, big brother. Like my brother Casey said, like, his family need anything, his son, anybody, like, I'm there, like, 100%, like, y'all my family. I love y'all, man.
We got time for one more expression because we are on the time schedule.
What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? My name is Darian Henderson, aka Didi, Donnell's little brother. This one right here kind of shocked me because I was at work when my brother called me on this one. Yeah, you got me with this, bro. I don't know what to say. I grew up with you, your brothers. Like, we family at this point, bro. This right here kind of hit me home because I feel like I just lost my longtime family member right now. So, I just remember the times, bro, we got in trouble. So I used to get in trouble with y'all so much. I'm like, bro, like, we can't never stop getting out of trouble. But it was a fun time with y'all, bro. It was a fun time with you. Even when times we didn't talk as much, but we were still family. Like, this got me right here. But honestly, man, I don't know what else to say. I'm praying for everybody because this one right here is really tough. Y'all family. I'm sticking with y'all forever, regardless of anything, bro. It's just we here. So all I gotta say, Aunt, bro, we gonna see you again, bro. So love y'all.
Hello, everyone. It took some strength to come up here, but I had to. I really had to. Man, Nunu was my baby. My baby. And I could just tell you, ooh, I was the wild auntie, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Mom be like, what you doing, Toy? Don't do that. But it was one day, we was up in their room. He was like, TT, I want you to hear my music. I want you to hear my music. I was like, okay, cool. He's like, TT, let's go get some coolers. I was like, how we gonna sneak it in the house? Your mom gonna kill me. He's like, we're gonna wait. And then it's like, she was on us just like that. I'm like, what y'all doing? I'm like, we got this. Cool, we ain't doing nothing. He said, we went upstairs, listened to his music. I was like, this some good stuff. This some really good stuff. He's like, yeah, TT, I got this. Man, it just when I got that phone call, I couldn't believe it. If anything, that was my ride or die, y'all. Y'all just don't understand. I could call this boy for anything. Y'all too. And I'm gonna miss him so much. We had secrets, and we have done a lot, but I'm gonna love him. I'm gonna love him. I really am. Love you, Nunu.
Thank you, everyone. Come on.
I don't have anything.
Of course, for you.
That's my middle. I just got a couple of jets. Y'all ready for it?
Much needed. At the request of the family, we have a selection from Lynette McLaughlin for a selection So we're going to ask her to come at this time. And after her selection, we'll take that time to do the reading of the obituary.
Hello, everybody. One thing we know about God, to be absent from the body is to be present with the Lord. Amen. And when we are present with God, we know that we are safe, we are secure, we don't have to worry about anything else because we are in His arms. So one thing I want you to know, anytime that you are feeling sad, you are missing Him, just remember He's safe. He's still here with us in presence, in spirit, but He is safe in God's arms. Because the Lord is my shepherd, I have everything I need. He lets me rest in the meadow's grass and leads me beside the quiet stream. He restores my failing health and helps me do what honors Him the most. That's why I'm saved. That's why I'm saved. That's why I'm saved. Safe in His arms. Because the Lord is my shepherd, I have everything I need. He lets me rest in the meadow's grass and leads me beside the quiet stream. He restores my failing health and helps me do what honors Him the most. That's why I'm saved. That's why I'm saved. That's why I'm saved. Saved in His arms. When the storm of life is raging and the willows When you start to cry at night, he say, yeah. When you want to cry out, remember he saved, he saved, he saved, saved in his arms, saved in his arms. God bless you.
Let's take a moment to ourselves for the reading of the obituary, and then I will return with the eulogy. Thank you. Can I get all y'all do me a quick favor? All who can stand and able to stand, do me a favor, stand to your feet. They said we here for a celebration of life. So I need y'all to do me a favor. I need y'all to celebrate our dear brother. Come on now, put your hands together, give us your loudest shout, and celebrate the life of this young man. Thank you, thank you. So now when they ask you, how did new cousin do with the eulogy, you can tell them he had all of us standing to our feet, clapping and shouting. But we're here to celebrate this young man, and he touched so many in such little time. And it's a blessing in that. Though we hurting, it's a blessing in that. Let me go to the Word of God, so we're not going to hold up the time. And it reads in 2 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 9. The B clause of the verse said in the NLT version, my grace is all you need. My power works best in weakness. Some of you may know it like this in the King James, my grace is sufficient for thee. But I want you to know my grace is all you need. My power works best in weakness. Do me a favor, look at your neighbor. If you don't like that neighbor, too bad, you should have sat next to him. You look at him and tell him, I'm weak, but it's not over. I'm weak, but it's not over. You all may be seated. I'm weak, but it's not over. In moments like this, I don't care how strong you are, how much you think you can take, you will find yourself at a point of feeling weak. When it comes to a moment like this, when you have to lay a child to rest, you are feeling weak. When it comes to moments like this, when you have to say goodbye to a brother, you are feeling weak. It's at moments like this, when you have to bury somebody, the father of your children, you are feeling weak. It's moments like this, when you have to say goodbye to a cousin, a friend, a loved one, you are feeling weak. But I stopped by to tell you, though you may be weak, it's not over. Because it lets us know, the obituary lets us know that he accepted Christ at an early age. So that lets us know that he's at the hands of our Father. How do I know? Because the Bible lets us know to be absent from the body is to be present with the Lord. And if you can find any kind of solace or hope in that, to know that he's in the presence of the Lord. So I need you to do like he did and take the same step he did in order for you to see him again. So that way you would know I'm weak, but it's not over. But I know you got questions. Why did this have to happen? How can I go on? Now, I wish I had the answer to the question why. But I don't have an answer to why. And the reason I don't have an answer to why, because God didn't give me an answer. The Bible lets us know that God giveth and he taketh away. He didn't ask us to give us new, so he didn't have to ask us to take them back. So he didn't give me a reason why. But he gave me a how to go forward. And that how is that my grace is all you need. I don't know about you. That's enough to shout right there. I don't know what you've been going through. I may not feel how you feel. I know you want to give up. I know you want to throw in a towel. I know you want to quit. I know you want to stop moving when you heard that news. But I thank God you didn't stop moving, because the grace of God was upon you. Because the grace of God is all you need. How do I know the grace of God is all you need? Because there was moments in the new life that he had grace on his side. Oh, y'all don't believe me. Let's go ahead and talk about his life. I heard that he had a car accident when he was a very small age, flew out the back of the window, and guess what? He still survived by the grace of God. I found out he was in another car accident where he suffered another head injury, and he still survived by the grace of God. I found out that he suffered from back injuries because of that, but he survived by the grace of God, and he kept moving on with his life by the grace of God. So I stopped by to tell you, as long as Nunu didn't give up, don't you give up. As long as Nunu kept going, you keep going. As long as Nunu kept moving, you keep moving, because the grace of God is all you need. But then he said, my powers work best in weakness. I don't know about you, but that made me smile to know that in my weakest moment, that's when God is working. In my weakest moment, that's when God is moving. At my weakest point, that's when God is showing up and showing out in my life. And the funny part about it is, you might not see him moving. You might not even hear him moving. And you might be asking yourself, God, when you gonna move? But what if I told you the reason you can't see him moving, the reason you don't hear him moving, the reason you have all them questions is because he's already worked it out. You just got to keep moving. He already gave you your end story. He already gave you the finished product. You just got to keep moving to the finished product and not give up. Keep going by the grace of God. I told this story at my father's funeral. And there was one time I was in the front yard playing, and a man pulled up in a Cadillac. I was in the front yard playing. My mama was sitting on the porch, and a man in the Cadillac pulled up, full of some spirits inside of him. He had been drinking. He walked up on the porch and just cussed my mama out. And my dad was in the backyard barbecuing. And my mama normally would go off, return a cussing in favor. But this time she said, go on now with their foolishness. And he kept on going. She said, I ain't going to tell you no more. Go on now with their foolishness. Mama never blinked her eye, never looked sideways. She said, baby, go to the back and get your daddy. I ran to the back and got my dad and said, Daddy, it's a man up here cussing Mama out. I need you to come on. Daddy said, I'll be up there in a minute, and kept flipping the meat. So I ran off thinking Daddy was behind me. I turned back, Daddy was still flipping the meat. I said, Daddy, did you not hear me? It's a man up there cussing Mama out. I need you to come up there. He said, okay, I'll be there in a minute. He reached over, grabbed a spray bottle because the fire jumped up a little too high and started spraying the meat. At this point, I'm just as mad as the man out there cussing. I said, do you not care this man's up here messing with my mama? My dad looked at me and said, boy, I said I'll be right there. So he kept on flipping the meat. By the time he closed and we ran to the front, got to the front, the man was gone. My daddy said, honey, what is this I hear about a man up here cussing you out? Oh, he said, he left as soon as he heard me to tell Brian, go back there and say, get your daddy. So I just stopped by to tell my daddy, looked at me and winked and said, I told you, I'll be there. And I thought in that very moment, my daddy didn't have to say a word. My daddy didn't have to use no fist. My daddy didn't have to come up and clown. All we had to know that he was there and everything would have been all right. So I just stopped by to tell you, you might not see God moving. You might not hear him move, but as long as he is there, as long as he is present, you should know you will be all right. Because it's at your moment like this, when you are hurt at your weakest point, this news shattered our lives. This news shattered our life, shattered our storms in our life, wrecked us to a core. But God is still present, and the reason you are able to stand up here, give those expressions, the reason you are able to stand up here and get up and view this body, the reason you are here to show your support and your love, because God has showed up in your weakest moment to show you he was present. That his grace is all you need. Andre, Mika, his grace is all you need. Junior Twan, his grace is all you need. DNC, his grace is all you need. Auntie that spoke, his grace is all you need. Everybody that gave him his breath, his grace is all you need. Everybody that's present, his grace is all you need. And you will be able to say, I'm weak, but it's not over. I got to go. I got to leave you now. Thank you for asking me to do this. Thank you for allowing me to share with the family. But I got to go now. The time has come to an end. But before I go, I'm reminded of a story of a little boy that was lost in the mall. Mama worried out of her mind that her baby boy was lost in the mall. The mall closed and they never found her baby boy. They looked everywhere through the mall and couldn't find the baby boy. And now you know Mama is ready to cut up and clown because now they got to close the mall. So now she had to go home without her baby. Shattered, torn, in tears. Calling the police 24/7, asking them, have they heard everything? Getting ready to put up signs to post on walls and pose about a missing child. But that night, the security guard was passing through the mall, making his normal checks. And he flashed the flashlight in this camping store and saw something in the tent. Scared out of his mind, he put his hand on his gun, went into the camping store, moved over and saw the boy laying in the tent. He pulled him out and said, "Son, how long have you been here?" He said, "Well, I've been here all day, and I lost my mama, and I just came here hoping somebody would find me." So the security guard called the police. Police came, and the police officer asked this little boy, "Son, do you know your mama's phone number so we can call her and tell you you're safe?" He said, "No, sir, I don't." "Well, do you know your address? And I can take you to your mom because I know she's worried about you." "No, sir, I don't." The police officer looked at him again and said, "Well, is there anything you can tell me that will help me get you back to your home, help you find your way home?" The little boy thought for a moment, thought for himself and said, "I know." He said, "There's a church on the corner of my street. And on top of that church is a steeple. And on top of that steeple, there's a cross. And if you just get me to the cross, I'll find my way home." And I just stopped by to tell you, at an early age, Nunu found his cross. And on September the 5th, he found his way home. And that's how I know that it's not over. Because he's home right now in the presence of the Lord. And if you do like he do and catch that cross, you will find your way home. And now you might ask me, what is this about a cross? What is it about this cross? Well, I can tell you it was at the cross where I first saw the light and the burdens of my heart rolled away. It was there by sight. I received my sight. And now I'm happy all the day. Well, what was at the cross? There was a man by the name of Jesus at the cross. Mary's baby, the one that was hung high and stretched wide, the one that died for you and me on Calvary, the one that bled and died and was marked and crowned with thorns pierced in the side, took him down and placed in a borrowed tomb where he stayed there all day Friday night where the devil thought he had him, stayed there all day and all night Saturday night while the crowd was cheering. The enemy thought he had him in his hands, but the Bible lets us know that it wasn't over, because early Sunday morning, he got up with all power, not just some, not just a little bit, but all power in his hands. And because he got up, Nunu got up. Because he got up, you gon' get up. Because he got up, we all gon' get up. And I just stopped by to tell you, won't God work it out? Won't he fix it for you? Won't he turn it around? Won't he do it? Won't he bring you over? Won't he bring you under? Won't he bring you around? My grace is all you need. My power works best in weakness. What morticians? We're doing a committal here. We're doing a His grace is all you need. Okay, we're going to do the committal here. Bowing in humble submission to the will of our Heavenly Father, who have taken to himself the soul of our deceased brother. We do therefore commit his body to the ground, earth to earth, ashes to ashes, dust to dust, looking for the general resurrection in the last day and the life of the world to come through our Lord Jesus, who shall come in the majesty and power to judge the quick and the dead, when corruptible